Hey everybody, Mike, RIDESHARE Reseller back again. A little bit slower day today, not an overwhelming day. I hit a lot of stores today. I hit 12 or 13. Didn't come away with a lot. Seemed like Goodwill today was a little bit on the slower side, and they were doing a lot of inventory type stuff in my area. So it was a little bit slow for them. And the stuff they seemed to be putting out was just junk, just really some bad stuff. I only managed to get a few items, and I managed to pull maybe a couple of good payers out at this little thrift store that I have just found in the last 2 weeks, and they seem pretty solid. So we'll see how that goes. But anyhow, before I show you those, it's like I was gonna ask everybody, hey, is everybody seeing that eBay now is throwing, I think, sponsored ads on the completed sold comps? I mean, I think that's kind of like annoying. I mean, it shows up at the top 2, and then as you scroll down, I think they pop a couple more in, and I think that's new. I hope so. That's just bizarre. It's kind of a weird thing to see when it starts to happen, and you got to kind of pay attention, because if you're not, you know, you can get your eyes get tricked a little bit at the sponsor. It always seems to be, it's almost like clickbait to me. It's weird. It's like pops up as a higher number, yet once you look at it, it says sponsored. So that seems to be something weird. If that's new, you know, I guess I missed it if it's not, but it seems to be new. And then the other thing that I've having problems with is, as of late, I had a cancellation today for a $160 item, which was, you know, fine. Just seems strange, but I've had 4 items in the last about 2 weeks that were bought, and they were pretty much bought on offer, where they offered and we went back and forth, and boom, agreed on a price, they accepted it, and no payment, you know, no payment. So that's frustrating. It's like, and I look at some of the listings that these guys have, and I'm wondering if they're knocking my item off. Maybe they're another seller. I don't know. It just seems kind of very strange that I had 3 or 4, at least 3 or 4. I had one very large item, a $350 item. That was an international international buyer, that I don't know if he understood that, you know, I can only ship it so fast to Kentucky. And from Kentucky, I have no control. There's no way I can ship it any quicker at all to any overseas country. Sounded like he needed this item fairly rapidly, and at that point I had to wait. There was nothing I could really do until eBay, you know, took over, because I do it automatically. I don't know if you do, but I do automatically. I just allow eBay to run its course. But it took that item down for at least 7 days, and I just finally put it up a couple days ago, and I've got one more item that is the same way, that is sitting there. It should come off, I hope, tomorrow, so that I can repost it and see what happens. But again, it's crazy that I'm getting some of these. I don't know if everybody else does, but it sure feels a little strange, you know, that my item comes down that way. And these guys have 100% feedbacks. I mean, one guy had over 2,000 items bought and sold or whatever, 100% feedback, and then that happens to me. It's like, I know that there's some kind of penalty. I don't think eBay looks, you know, happily upon that. But anyhow, so that's kind of been happening to me. And like I said, today was just a little bit slower. I stayed disciplined. It was frustrating at points during the day. But I didn't force myself to buy something just to buy something. So I bought what I thought I could sell. So let me show you what I got, a couple of items real quick. All right, I need some help on this one, because I bought this one because it's cool, and it was only $5. All right, so it's like $5 with my senior discount. So everybody take a look. It is some kind of, it's not silver plate, but it's something, and this is missing. Whatever this is, I think it's glass. It took me a long time, but glass, because I don't think it's going to be, there's going to be anything that's going to go any too high that's solid. It would block the view. So it's either a glass dish or a glass piece of glass, and it's a bridge. I just have no idea. but it was just way cool. Again, this is my eyes said, hey, that's cool. Look at that, framed up right there. Anyhow, if anybody kind of knows maybe what this is, put a note in my comments, because I have no idea. I spent some time looking it up and haven't found anything yet. So, but for $5, I'm gonna take a fly, and I'll let you know if I find out what it is, and let you know. All right, that's first item. Put it back there. All right. Second item is Willie Mays bobblehead. For me in the Bay Area, this is a good little item. I paid $3.69, so about $3.30 with my discount, so $3.30. And these sell consistently for $29. So $29 minus, and that's including shipping. So $29 minus all that, there's at least $15 worth of net profit. So some of these bobbleheads, you just gotta learn and know which ones, and just grab them. They will sell as long as you price them right. So that's a good little item. And this one here, I don't know, they just had it priced right. $4.49, so I paid $4. $4, you guys have seen these. This is a J.A. Henkel's cutting block. The key to these is to get the ones with the most knives. That's what the key is. There's one out there that's a spinner. If you find that one can be about 80 bucks. This sells about 35 to 39 pretty consistently. So I paid $4. So this is about a $15, $20 profit item after shipping, that kind of thing. But again, it does sell. There's a lot. Again, I'm looking at the comps, watching the comps. So this is a pretty good item. You know, like it was slow today again, and it's $4. It's not going to hurt me. And I know I'm going to sell it. So look for the ones with the most knives. That's the good ones. All right, let me get back here. All right. This item is a shirt called by Dem Crazy. Dem Crazy. It's a pirate theme. I don't know if you guys can see it. The treasure map pirate theme. Now, these shirts do sell. They're all over the place price-wise. $20, $30. One sold for $65. A Seattle one. So this one here seems to be a little bit rare, and it can sell between 40 and 60. There is one on there that's sold for 40, and I don't know if the $60 one, I can't remember, but they do sell. So I paid $5, and even if I get 35, 39, 30, 35, whatever, I'm gonna make money, first class shipping. So this was a good shirt. So this is, again, me being really tight with my purchases. I don't want to buy a lot of clothes that I feel are just gonna sit. I'm hoping that this one sells. I think it will, because it is showing that it's a rarer one, so that should be a pretty good deal. And I don't buy many bicycle shirts, but this one was an interesting one because it's by a company called Giordana, and it's made in Italy, so it's made in Italy. It's just a simple, you know, it's really pretty blue, very pretty blue, and these sell $25 consistently. So that was why I bought it, because I think it's gonna sell for that $25, and my $5, I'm gonna make, you know, $15 in profit. So it should flip pretty good. I really looked this one over a little bit just to make sure, and I like the color, so it should sell pretty fast. So that's a $25 item. And then at the same little thrift store, I got these shoes, which paid a little bit for these. I paid $14, but I don't know if anybody knows. The name is Hoka 11. Hoka 11. Okay, I'm gonna clean them up. They need to be cleaned up a little bit, but these shoes have comps all around 80 bucks, so about $80. So at 14, even though I paid up a little bit, I should make a good $40 on these shoes once I sell them. So again, looking really tight little budget with the clothing, because I just don't want to get overwrought with it. But these seem like they've got a potential to, you know, do okay, and the money's there on that one, so that's why I paid $14. Sometimes you got to pay a little more for some items, and especially stuff like this, and then let it roll. So that was it, guys. That's it today. You can see I don't have home runs every day. Oh, by the way, on yesterday's video, just to show you, I think I'll put a picture up. I'll try, no guarantee. But remember the cribbage board from Montana? The cribbage board that I paid like $3 for? Well, that sold right away. I put that up last night, and it sold for $39.95 plus $9 shipping, and it went to Oregon. So my shipping was like $9. It was right on the money. So I made a solid $32 or so profit on that $3 item. Very unique, handmade by an individual out of Montana. So those are the kind of things you got to look for. Those things there, you know, you don't think of a cribbage board as being that great an item, but these, you start looking at the comps and understand that people would collect these, hang them on their wall. And it's a 4-laner, so that was the other thing. It was 4 lanes instead of 2. And it was handmade, and it was really cool. So maybe I sold it for $10 too less, but you know, not $10 less than I could have. But anyhow, it did sell, and I'm happy about that. And I love when I can turn 3 into net profit of $33, $34. I think that's cool. So anyhow, it was, you know, okay day. Any day you can get outside in the sun in California is a great day. And everybody out there, thanks for watching. I'll try to keep you updated on that little metal bridge, and if anybody knows anything about it, please put a comment or send me a comment. And also, hey, if you like the videos, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe if you like. I'm gonna keep doing these. We're gonna get it. You know, look how cool that one little bridge item is. You get to see those kind of cool things with me. I dig them out. All right, guys. Again, thanks again. Have a great night.